Good evening, everybody.
Evening.
Welcome to your service.
Good evening, everyone.
This lady just walked in and helped herself to tea and stuff. So I don't know who she is, but she's sat here and, well, there you
Causing
go.
trouble.
Yeah, causing chaos. Happy birthday, Pam.
Yes.
Yes.
Pam.
Yep. Happy birthday, darling. Hope you've had a good one.
21 today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
List.
And good evening, everybody.
Oh, Sophie's on. Where's baby?
Yes.
Hi, Sophie.
Yes. Hi, Sophie. It's I'm loving all the pictures you're putting up.
Oh, the baby.
They're absolutely gorgeous.
I'm waiting to have a big cuddle and a big kiss.
This woman, she's helping herself to all sorts, you see. I have no idea, but anyway.
Paul, it's not you, love, don't worry.
Yeah.
What about baby Michael?
Baby Michael. I love that name. I can't think why I like that name, but I really do like that name.
Yeah.
I can't think why either.
No. And speaking of Michaels, Monday for our divine service, after Pam's Poetry Corner and the healing, there might be a special guest doing some philosophy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I agree, Michael. You are baby Michael.
Yeah.
Have a cuddle.
You need to decide on a
Michael's
Oh,
baby
I've got a middle name for him.
Oh.
Fabulous. That's really good. And Sharon says you are looking really well, Jean.
Oh, thank you.
And yes, Michael did agree to go to philosophy. I don't think they've decided on David necessarily, Michael.
I think David always goes with Michael.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
You are my number one, Paul. Well, my husband.
Paul's not your husband as well now, Jean. You're getting greedy now.
No.
Oh, no.
No, I'm just saying,
Terrible.
Paul is my number one. I've got you, but we'll have Paul tonight. I'll have you tonight.
And then she's got Roger, and then she's got
I have
Stuart.
got my real husband at home. What
She's just, I don't know. But anyway, back to tonight. Back to this evening. We shall have the opening prayer and the Lord's Prayer. And our Pammy has said that she's going to be doing Christmas poems between now and then. Now and the big day. Yeah. Remind me.
And I'm writing one as well. I've got my pen out and I'm writing one. I've got the first four lines done.
Remind me at the end, somebody. I want to talk about Christmas and New Year and services and things. So please remind me to do it.
Remember?
You've picked a name special to Tom. Oh, lovely. But
Brilliant.
Could we all blend our energies together, please, and join together? Great Spirit, Father, Mother, God, we thank you for the privilege of gathering together across the internet in your name today. Father, we promise everything we do will be done with love, truth, and honesty in our hearts. And we ask that the veil be lifted between the two realms to allow our guides and helpers to step forward to support and inspire us through this short service. And we promise that everything we do will be in to your glory. We ask this in your name. Amen.
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 Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, everybody.
Right. This one is called Dear Santa. Dear Santa, I am writing you this letter as I'm feeling a little blue. so I hope that you don't think I'm asking too much of you. You visit every year and leave everyone wonderful things, but I am wondering if you could also visit our loved ones who have wings. I know you must be busy, so much to do in one night, but could you please take an extra trip to the stars that shine so bright? You see, we have special loved ones, too perfect for life on earth. No presents could we send them to truly show their worth. So could you please leave them all a gift and put a stocking on their cloud, filled full of precious presents from their loved ones on the ground? Please stroke their sleepy heads, tell them their families love them so, that their hearts ache with sadness and the tears just seem to flow. If you could do this for me, Santa, their families might be able to smile, even if it's just for a tiny little while. So thank you very much, Santa, for everything you do. After all, it's Christmas up in heaven too.
Oh, that was lovely.
True.
Cute.
Yes, that was really nice. Michael,
Stop being rude.
I'm going to have to smack your hands and face.
And I'll smack you.
I don't remember.
So, are we going to bar him?
I don't remember saying anything rude.
I might have to block him.
It's your mind, not mine.
Oh, sorry, sweetheart. I didn't know you were there.
We're going to have to keep an eye because Madam is decided she was going to
She's going
snack
to.
at
She was
Horus.
growling at him and snapped at him.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
And bless him, he's scared now. Yeah.
he's not. He's just using it.
He is, he's
She's being
scared.
a drama queen.
Are you just milking it?
Yeah. So,
Milky, milky, milky.
Just waiting for everything.
Oh, good evening, Lindy.
good evening.
Miss what?
Good evening. You're. Oh, I'm trying to think of the full title. I've forgotten it. I had it written down at one point.
Well, evening, Lynn.
Yes.
Lovely.
Yes, good evening, Lynn. Oh, thank
Yeah.
you, Anne and Pam and everyone for your kind words. I'm glad you liked it. Well, we do have loved ones in heaven, all of us, and
We
it's
do.
nice that we don't forget them at Christmas as well.
Yes, they are. I mean, we're going off on a tangent again. Sharon, don't encourage him, dear. Don't encourage him.
No, no encouragement.
It's Christmas for me, if we strip it back to its basics, is a celebration of the birth of our Lord Jesus and a time to reflect and to look at what is important to our hearts and minds. And for me, that's family, whether they are physical or spirit families, because it's a time when I feel my family from spirit close at Christmas, because it was important to them while we were on earth, so they come to be with their families. And so, yeah, always remember your loved ones at Christmas time, because it's...
Well, they would if they was still on earth with us.
Yeah, you would.
I used to like going to church on Christmas Day morning because we had the Christmas morning service. It was in, a beautiful old-fashioned Christmas with a Christmas tree, and Santa always came and gave all us kids a present, and but we could sing the carols, and it was all glittery and nice, and then we had hot chocolate and mince pies and Christmas cake after. It was lovely.
I will hold my hands up and say that my mum's not here now, bless her, but I didn't like Christmas morning coming to church. Catholic, it's not same as when you're home playing with your toys, and some churches were all uplifting and singing, and ours were a bit...
Yeah, my church was.
The Chris Tingle.
Oh,
Same.
Chris
Yeah.
Same,
Tingle.
Paul, exactly the same.
Sweets and things
Yeah.
stuck in.
And your little
The old,
Yeah.
we used to
Don't
find
mix
little chocolates and that on the Christmas tree and that, you know. So, but I agree with Paul. It's 60s, 70s, 50s even. It was brilliant, but not like now.
Look at it this way: we were happy with what parents could afford us.
Oh
Now,
yeah,
everyone's happy unless they get something very expensive,
yeah,
and they won't have one present now. If they ain't got a dozen under the tree.
yeah.
Well,
But
oh,
let's be fair here. What really happens is it's not kids.
It's
It's
the
the
parents.
It's the parents.
It's the parents.
it is. It's the parents.
Bad children
But-
are like dogs. They don't really exist.
But for me, that's what Christmas is. And
Me
I mean,
too.
Yeah.
our church, I was Church of England when I was up in County Durham. They used to do the Chris Tingle service on Christmas
Yes.
Eve night, and then we had
This got very commercialised now.
what did we have? Then the Holy Communion service
Yes.
and the Christmas Carol service was after that. So if the parents with kids wanted to get them home, then you could.
You could.
And those that wanted to stay back and have the communion service. And I've got to admit, I do miss the communion.
Yeah.
I do miss Holy Communion.
Yeah, but it's when they say it's wine, Tony, and it's Ribena, love. There's a difference.
You see, I don't know. I'm torn because
I don't drink, but
if there was somewhere I could open a church, I would like to do the communion as part of the service.
Yeah.
But I'm torn. Would we use communion wine or would we use Ribena?
Ribena, warm.
Yeah, Ribena.
Warm Ribena. Yeah,
Warm Ribena, I've been told, lovely.
it is. It reminds me of my childhood.
See?
I mean, grandma and granddad's. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
want to be at home playing with your what?
You should say toys.
It's your toys, not your toys. Right, okay.
Rum and black currant, please.
I think one of the nicest Christmas Eves I had, I was telling Jean a little while back, when we was in the school choir, we went to do a service at the Catholic church, and it was beautiful, but it was a midnight mass, and I'd never been to one before, but it was just lovely because, again, I mean, there was we was the only choir there from our school. And it was absolutely fabulous with the donations and all the Christmas things. And again, we got a present from Santa, so we were happy. But it was lovely.
Well, you can't sit on Santa's knee anymore now.
No, I know you can't. I couldn't then. No, I didn't sit on his knee then. I was a bit older. I wasn't 6 anymore.
No, but it takes it out. It's a shame that it's got to this.
Yeah, it is. I agree. Yeah, it's awful because it's not everybody's, but there you go.
That's true, Reverend Lynn. You can have non-alcoholic wine because we've had some, haven't we? It were very nice.
Yeah.
Yes, it was lovely.
Oh, no, it's Sophie. Kiss baby Michael for us.
Give him a big hug and a kiss from his Uncle Tony, Auntie Jean, Auntie Irene, Auntie Claire, Michael, Uncle.
Anne-Marie, you really shouldn't be watching us in a theatre. Remember, it should. You're right, Lynn. You're right. It should be.
Yes, it should be grape juice. Yeah.
Oh yeah, great.
Yeah, it must be
Yeah.
grape juice.
Yeah.
But yes, it's.
I love all the old traditions.
I do.
I really do.
And
Love the carols.
I am working on finding somewhere we can have a church. But there we are.
There we are.
Oh,
We'll keep trying. Yep, we'll keep looking.
You know what they say? Good things come to all those who waits.
Yes,
So-
yes, they do. But yes, we will have. If we do the communion part of the service, it'll definitely be something with grapes. Suitcase churches.
Cesaros.
I love that, Lynn.
Well done, Lynn, I like that.
And I like Michael's. Oh no, that one. The meek shall inherit the debt. Yeah, but yes,
Right.
we like pop-up churches. We do. We like pop-up churches.
We've got a gazebo. What more do you want?
They're sorted.
Hey, are yours and Michael's front room, Tony? Lynn says. It's not big enough, Lynn. It's only small. If you get 5 people in, it's full.
We got a marquee on my back garden, Reverend Lynn. And neighbours thought we were having a big party and we wanted Stuart to spray his new car in it. Well, his antique new car.
But yes.
But they thought we were having a party.
But I do know somebody who's got a garden big enough that we could put a huge gazebo up and have a church in a back
And a
garden.
marquee tent.
Yeah. Why not?
I've got a big garden too.
Not like Claire's.
Yeah.
Claire's is huge.
Backs onto a big farm.
It's massive.
Hey, gee, we could always put one up at Pat. She's got a big garden that goes back to.
You just see it.
Oh, yeah, don't think so.
I'll say what I was going to say after the service. But anyway.
Sharon says she's got a gazebo and a bar, and we can always do one in her garden.
Bye, Anne-Marie. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, bye.
See you later, Anne-Marie.
Enjoy whatever you're doing. She's in a theatre.
Oh.
I know we're going off topic and we should get back to spiritualism and mediumship in a minute, but speaking of theatres, I got a flyer from Sheffield Theatres saying they're doing a show about the life of Cher and based on Cher's songs.
Oh, right.
And I went, £55
Oh, God.
a seat.
I looked and I thought, it'd be nice, but not at them prices.
Yes, he did.
You're right.
He did.
You're
John
right.
Wesley did preach outside pubs. He did. Yes.
But I do know that Wath Hall has a lovely lectern in it. It has. It's got a lovely lectern.
Which has somebody's name on it.
Yeah. You're going to make me want to sing?
Yep.
Well, I was just going to sing Wandering Star, you know, 3 wheels on my wagon and all that.
I did once offer communion to Lynn with cranberry juice, but got slapped.
Good evening, Nick. Good evening, Reverend Nick.
Good evening, Reverend Nick.
Very good for waterworks, I've heard.
It is. It is. The doctor once told my mum to do that when she was getting a lot of problems in that area. That shall remain nameless for now.
Evening.
I hope you're well, sir. And I really enjoyed our chat last night. I really did. It was good. It was good. Okay.
Right, we'd like to get on.
Get on.
Before we get into trouble.
Yes. It's because yes, as we have both of our archbishops on, we should do something.
We are looking pretty.
I love that song.
What was that?
He enjoyed our chat last night. He's back. It's an Elton John song.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, he's going on tour next year. He's got 2 more dates for arenas, but it's his farewell tour.
Next year.
We'll go on tour next year.
No, Elton John.
No.
Yeah, no, not my cup of tea.
For lots of reasons, I have issues with.
You can.
Yes, darling. Yeah, I've got you in my healing book, Shane. You're already down, sweetheart.
I believe you're in mine as well, Shane. Yeah.
Yeah, you're in mine, sweetheart. And I sent you a message. I did send you a message, darling.
Sharon, trust me, you would not want to keep these 2 in line. They're terrible. When we go a live show, they start bickering about who's getting up first, so I have to get up first.
Oh, what she said the other day.
You get up first 99% of the time, mate. You do, darling. So now get up.
Right. Come on. Claire, the show is yours.
Yes, yeah, drop it all on me.
Have we got badges?
Oh, you know I didn't mean it.
I know.
Oh
Sit
dear,
with
I
your
don't
shorts,
know.
Rosie, yeah.
No, they're not that bad.
Come on.
Oh,
Ask him to come on, you can do this a bit.
Archbishop Brown, if you want to come on and
Join
have
in.
a chat and give some messages, you're more than welcome.
So put your cig out, sweetheart, and get your
Pick your Pepsi up. Yeah, Michael, one of my favourite films.
What is?
Come back to the Five and Dime, Jimmy Dean, Jimmy Dean.
Never heard of it.
No, not many people had.
It's amazing.
Right.
It's Cher and
It took me about 6 months to track it down on video.
it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And it's on YouTube.
I paid more for a second-hand copy of Jimmy Dean than I would have paid for a new movie.
Oh, Nick.
Just
Oh,
have
shocking.
just had
Well, we don't mind sharing it, Nick, do we?
That's it.
No.
Sweet pizza. Yeah,
No.
I don't mind.
Okay,
Yes, we better make a start.
let's make a start.
Right, who's first?
I've got a lady's energy with me. Okay. The lady's energy I have connecting with me, as she's bringing her energy forward, she's really, really considering her words, and she's making me feel like I've got to be very precise with my words. And this lady would have had a stroke condition as well, because the reason she's considering her words is because she's really trying to, there's something affected in her head, so she has to really focus on what it is she needs to say and to make the sounds properly. She has to really concentrate on forming the words and getting the speech out. She's coming through more as a mother figure than a grandmother. So she was a maternal figure to whoever this message is for. And she's bringing me around the month of May as significant. I feel for birthdays or wedding anniversaries rather than an anniversary of a passing, because I want to be celebrating in the month of May. She's also giving me this sense of she did live quite a while after the condition, after the stroke, because I feel like this forming the words and the speech and everything went on for a while, but she said she got used to it and it became second nature. So to anybody who didn't know, it would just feel like she was talking slowly rather than having to consider what she's doing. She's talking about a Thomas or a Tommy, Tom, and she's also She's also talking about the 4 connected to the family. So there's a connection to 4 around the family. And she's also given me the month of October as being significant as well for this lady. I feel very much that this lady was a very elegant lady in her day. But she would have had a really good sense of fun as well, because I feel like she's taken me back in time to when she was younger, and I feel like I enjoyed going out and socialising with my friends, and there's a lot of laughter around her, I can feel. Bless, okay. She's talking about mini skirts, so I know we're going back to maybe the mid-late 60s, 70s with that. And she said, sometimes My tops were very low and my skirts were very high.
Belts. My dad used to say they were belts.
And so sometimes I don't think there was a lot of material involved in outfits. Can anybody understand her now or not?
I
Because
can.
you can.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
should know this is.
I did wonder. She did feel very familiar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had an Uncle Tom. My
Right.
birthday is October, as you know.
Yeah.
And it was me that used to wear the mini skirts with the long tops and the very short, the
But
belts, as you call them.
quite low tops and quite high skirts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
They were belts, not
Well,
skirts.
Right. Okay then. So you would understand why she's talking to me about feeling like you've been wading through treacle.
Yes.
Okay. And also that there are legs around. I was saying to Michael, I'll slap your hands and face.
Yeah.
She's talking about that as well, and she's saying there's hands and faces she would like to give a tap to right now.
Yeah. Yes.
Around you. All right.
Yeah.
She's. Oh, I'm sorry. I know it's not you, Irene, but connected around you, you would understand why she's saying there are some people that want to remember that they're grown adults now, not in the schoolyard.
Yes.
Yeah. And
I know she's talking about.
Right, that's fine. But she also wants me to talk about she's putting a young lady outside of the family, and she's saying, I don't really want to say it, but I'm going to have to. Now that's just petty. Now that's just petty. Now that's just petty.
Yeah.
So that just keeps going round and round and round in my head. So
Yeah.
I'm giving it as I get it because I don't want to change her meaning and
I
her
know where
words.
it is,
But
Tony. Thank
I
you.
feel this is how she would have said it.
Yeah.
Oh, for goodness sake, that's just being petty.
Yeah.
And you need to just stop it and
Yeah.
sort yourself out. All right.
Yeah.
She's talking about around you and Ed that you're on more of an even keel because she's doing this, and she's like, we're getting on more of an even keel.
Yeah.
Like we said, it doesn't matter to me. I don't have to understand it as long as you can take the information this lady's giving you. Ruby ring.
Yes, I've got my grandmother's ruby engagement ring.
Right, she's talking about the ruby ring. And she's also giving me I don't know what that is. I've got I don't know what, now you've put it that way, I know what that is. I've got a really ornate shoehorn of all things. It's quite a long-handled one. And I don't know if it's like bone or ivory, but that's what it looks like with a wooden handle, and it's all quite ornate.
Let me ask you, Ed, did your mum or your dad ever have an ornate shoehorn, either with a wooden handle, an ivory one, or
I can see it.
I can see it.
yeah?
I don't think
It looks quite Celtic, the decoration.
I'm almost sure that Grandad Ted,
Right, that'll do. Yeah,
Grandad Ted had one.
yeah.
It's beautiful. It really is beautiful.
Yeah, Ed's placed it, darling. He knows
Right,
where it
that's
is.
fine. That's fine. But for you, Irene, I've got, the Welsh love spoons.
Oh yeah.
I've got one of those, quite a large one. So you
Beautiful.
must understand where somebody had one or somebody liked them.
I got some when I was in Wales when I went to
Right.
Suzanne.
Okay. Well, you must have seen one that was really beautifully carved. I mean, they all are.
Yes.
Even the ones that the class has been really basic are
Yeah.
beautiful. But I
Absolutely.
can see quite an intricate one
Yeah.
that you must have looked at or picked up because
Yes.
she's showing me it. Okay. I know. Right. I know the way you work with spirits changed because I've seen the change over the last few years with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she says, right, look for the change coming, and I can see what she's showing me is like lots of different paths coming down into 2 or 3. So I think what she's saying is they're focusing you down now
Oh, that's wonderful.
onto 2 or 3 very specific things that they want to take you forward with.
Wow.
So watch that
Thank
coming,
you.
and she's got my pointy finger out, so she means
Oh,
this,
dear.
and she's saying, and it will be hard work, my dear, but we'll get there. We'll get there
That's fine.
together. We'll get there
That's fine.
together. There's something she used to say, a term of endearment she used to use, and she's not telling me what it is, but she's saying, like my grandma used to say, pet. She used to call everybody pet. So,
Yeah.
but there's something like that she's bringing forward, and she's saying, you'll hear it and you'll know it's me. You'll hear it and you'll know it's me.
Yeah.
So
I know what it is.
Right, there
I
must
know.
be something she said, like Jean sometimes says me duck or love or,
Yeah.
you know, it's like that.
This is to do with Ed. She always said, even when she had more so when she had a stroke, she always used to put her hand on the side of his scale and go, "My little son, I love you."
Oh, bless.
And she always said that.
That's touched me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And it's touched her as well, like you've remembered. But yeah.
Oh, yes. I wouldn't forget that.
Okay, my darling. She's really squeezing my hand tight.
Yeah.
Really squeezing my hand tight.
Yeah.
So somebody squeezed her hand tight, or she squeezed somebody's hand tight as she was taking a transition. She's okay, bless you, sweetheart. She's starting to talk quickly because she knows we've got other messages to give through.
Yeah.
But I've got. Would somebody have given her? No, I shouldn't ask questions, but it's like somebody's given me ice cream or something cold in my mouth.
Yeah, because she had a stroke, she had a dry mouth, and sometimes she couldn't swallow, and she loved ice cream. So because she was diabetic, she couldn't have chocolate. So, and rice pudding.
All right. Well, she's given me this taste of ice cream in my mouth, and I know I didn't put it there, so somebody must have given her ice cream and things. Right, bless you. Okay. She's just brought a memory of, because she'd had a stroke, there must have been somebody who used to come and see her that would talk really slowly, as if I don't want to say it.
Go on, just say it, Tony.
What she's just said is, they used to talk to me like I wasn't all there, but I was.
Yeah. There was she had carers.
Well, one of them must have come and spoken to her like she was.
They did in the beginning, and we told them off. We told them off. Look, talk to her as normal. She can hear you. She understands you. You know, that sort of thing. So
she's quite cross about it.
Yeah, I sorted her out, Veronica. I sorted her out.
She did. Who called her Ronnie?
Me.
Oh,
I called her Ronnie.
Because she's just said she called me Ronnie. She called me Ronnie. I didn't know whether this carer did or you.
No, I did.
She said,
Les always called her Veron, but I always called her Ronnie.
Bless you. I didn't know that.
No.
I didn't know that. And it's given me goose pimples.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Bless you. All her love, all her prayers, and just watch for the changes coming. And when they do, you know she's there because she's going to push you forward with it. All right,
Well,
sweet.
before you go, Ronnie, will you bloody sort your husband out?
That's your job.
No, Liz, your father-in-law.
Oh, father-in-law. Hi, Amy. I'm just saying hello to my daughter. I hope our Colin's been fast asleep.
Thank you, darling. That was lovely. Hi, Amy. Hi, Matthew. Everybody. Oh, that was lovely reading, Tony. Thank you so much.
No problem, sweetheart.
I just ask, please, if Reverend Lynn's still on, because I keep hearing Lynn, so I'm hoping it's for Reverend Lynn. Is she still on? If not, I'll go ahead with message and see if somebody else picks it up.
Thank you, Matt.
Yes, it was beautiful. Matt, thank you. Lovely lady.
I'll go ahead with message.
Yes, she said.
Thank you. Reverend Lynn, can I just say, sweetheart, I've got a lady what comes very close to you, and as this lady comes in, I know she's not very tall, darling, as she's talking to me here, and I know, bless her, she would have carried a little bit of weight, but I'm not saying overly weight at all, a bit smaller than myself, but she comes in where she could have been a bit outspoken at times. I've got to be careful because she's saying not all times. Sometimes I will calm, but another time she could have been outspoken if somebody had upset her. All right. And she's also fetching forward, sweetheart. I don't know if it's a child or an adult, what would have had an off caliper. It looked as though if it was it were a caliper, but only on the back, what fitted into a shoe. Can you understand this, please? I haven't got a full caliper. It was just to my knee. Which is unusual. Just fastened to my knee, but they had to have special shoes. So she's making me wear this, darling, but I'm not saying it's this lady. And also, they're giving me a guitar, so I hope you can...
Not really.
Not really. Well, just listening, because it could mean somebody else, but I've got the caliper and I can't change that.
No.
Can't change that, darling. So if you can't understand it, that's fine. But listening in case somebody else can. They've also given me a guitar, so I do know if somebody would like to play the music or they wanted to play, because I've got the guitar here as well. But if you can't understand that...
Guitar,
yes,
okay.
Because I know I've got the guitar. I've still got the caliper. Lynn, can I just say to you, please, that you've got to watch your leg, especially around the knee area, because my knee's swelling, sweetheart. Take the caliper away. I'm not talking about the one with the caliper. But the rubbing my knee and my knee's swelling, sweetheart. So I hope you can understand where the sore knee is, because it's really painful at the moment and it's swelling up. And they want you to just take care of that, darling. Okay?
Lynn's legs are rubbish.
Oh, bless.
Oh, well, I'm rubbing my left knee here, sweetheart, and it's swelling up. So I've got to give you that as well. Can I give you the name Albert? I know it's a very common name, but I'm hearing Albert. They might have called him Bert, but I'm hearing Albert, sweetheart. And I know your son's not well, so they are sending Lynn around there as well for you, darling. Okay? There's a lot at the moment. Albert, yeah, that's fine. I know there's a lot going off around you at the moment, sweetheart, and I know you're very busy in everything you do, so I can't take credit for any of that because I do know all this. But can I just say that I'm saying to you, sweetheart, it's time for you now just to take a back step, thank you, and let some others do a little bit, darling. I'm not saying you're getting old, don't take that away from me, but you do need that bit of rest, sweetheart. Okay, so they're on about that as well, that you need a bit of time for you, me time, she's telling me. Okay, I know there's things you've got to say, and it's unusual for you not to say them, Lynn, Reverend Lynn, but they're wanting you now, it's time for you to say what you've got to say. So I don't know what that is, but they're saying it's time.
She's taking those steps.
Oh, good. But you do need to say what you've got to say, sweetheart, but she's just said do it in a tactful way. You know, don't let your head run your mouth, other way around, whatever. Say it tactful, sweetheart. Oh, I can get with that, with it. because that's what they're on about, sweetheart. Okay, I don't know if you're talking about taking a little journey, but that might be a good thing to put everything to one side and you go off on that.
That's evidential. I've been thinking that.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, you've seen me work now. I've been to your place, so you can know that I do work through with spirit, sweetheart. Okay, but and Lynn, I've got to bring you a small boy, a younger boy. All right, and he's coming very close to you, sweetheart. I don't know if it's family or if it's somebody what you would have known as your child, but I've got a younger boy what comes in, darling, and he's coming in, and it's as if you must have known him because he's coming in with that love for you. So I hope you can understand this, darling, because you must have given that little boy some love at some time or another. So he's coming in with that. I don't know my flowers, and I don't pretend to. I know I didn't get my spam fritter.
He's a swine.
I don't know my flowers, and you know I don't, darling. So I'm going to give you a beautiful big bunch of coloured flowers. But I've got to say they're not the little pansies and things like that. They're the big flowers. So I don't know if
Like chrysanthemums.
No. They're not. No, they're not.
Chrysanthemum.
They're not them. They're all different colours, Lynn. They're like the big daisies and things like that, what they're giving me here for you. But it's the colour. I've got to give the colour yellow, darling, for upliftment, okay, because that's what you're wanting at the moment. And I've got to give you the colour purples and lavender and things like that. Lavender gives me headache, but some people love lavender, and I've got to give you that. As long as you can understand, that's fine. Oh, bless her. This lady I've got with me would have gone to a nice age, but she's talking about putting, and I remember a man handling this, wallpaper in the drawers in the bedroom. And they had wallpaper in the drawers, sweetheart. And I do believe at some point we used to have some of these little lavender bags. And she's also making...
She's just lit in lavender incense stick.
Thank you.
Amazing.
And can I just say, and I don't know who's got them, but the sponge...
yeah, she understands that.
Thank you. You know the sponge coat hangers? Not the spongy ones, then what's like padded?
Mm-hmm.
Someday... Oh, right. Andrew
Mother says yellow means enjoy the moment.
Oh.
That's what it means to Andrew.
Yeah. Yeah, the padded coat hangers I've got here for you as well. I know somebody would have only used them, sweetheart, because they're bringing this in as a memory for you, darling. Well, they were padded, weren't they?
Lynn's just said padded me.
Padded you? These are padded coat hangers. And I know people did have them years ago. I don't know if they still have today. But somebody would have only used them, sweetheart, so they didn't mark... Oh, I would have said because they didn't mark the clothes.
Yeah, they didn't give you shoulders.
And I am leaving you, but I've got to leave you with a clock, sweetheart. And the clock would be an old-fashioned one, what would have sat on a mantelpiece. Oh, she was good saying that. Old-fashioned. An old-fashioned clock, what would have gone on a mantelpiece, sweetheart, with a key, a wind-up key. And I do know somebody took it out. Oh, and a cuckoo clock. I'm hearing a cuckoo. What used to come out? Cuckoo clock or one of them what's spun, but I know I can hear a cuckoo clock as well, darling. I'm going to leave all spirits love with you, sweetheart. See if you can think of the... Oh, hang on. 8. I've got to give you 8. 8 means something. And also, quickly, come on. 8 means something, sweetheart, number 8. And I've also got to say to you that July and the month of September is important as well. There's a birthday and a passing in them months, okay? And I'm going to leave you. I don't know, give me a nice lollipop. We've been on about ice cream, you. What can I leave you with? A lollipop. It's a nice lollipop. But it's just ice, like an orange or raspberry something, not out posh, just a plain, simple lollipop.
Mm.
And I'll leave you with that and say thank you for working with me, Lynn.
She says thank you.
Lynn, can I just come to you? So, because from the moment Jean started, my right hand is really painful, and I'm being told that you've got to keep your eye on your hand and keep it warm. You must wear your gloves. And she's just chelping in me, make sure she wears her gloves. She's got to keep gloves on.
Keep her hand warm.
Yeah, because the end of my fingers, especially my right hand, have gone really, really cold. And she's saying, somebody's chelping in your ear, enough to give you an headache. And she says, just tell them to just switch off and go away sometimes and just give you a little bit of a break because you need that me time.
Yeah.
And you need to step away from them.
Lynn's mum always knitted her gloves.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's it.
your hands are even colder than they are.
Exactly. Yeah. For me to actually notice my hands are cold, they're definitely cold. Yeah. So she's just saying, make sure she knows I love her. And I'm loving her. I love her and I'm watching over her. So I'll leave that with you, Lane.
Well done.
Thank you. That's brilliant, Claire.
Get
Thank
you.
you for that, Angela. I gave a message and she's just confirmed it.
Yeah.
On Tuesday.
Lynn says thank you, Claire.
Okay.
Bless her. Irene?
Yeah, I don't know if Shane's still on, but I keep hearing Shane. Shane, you still on, Doc?
Oh, Lynn. That's awful.
Oh.
Oh.
Is Shane still on?
I don't know.
I don't know.
There's a few seconds delay, so. Oh, you set it right. Oh, bless.
That's good to me, Lynn.
Well, I'll just carry on because it might not be for him.
Just go with it, Irene, because he might pick it up in a bit.
Yeah. If you are on, Shane, listen up because I keep hearing your name being called. So I've got a gentleman with me, sweetheart, spirit side, and he's just picking up on the fact that you're a little bit under the weather at the moment, sweetheart. I don't know what it is with you, darling, but it's making my head go dark on one side. So to me, that's depression. So, and he's wanting you to see if you can go and get some help, darling. I mean, if anybody else can understand this, please, by all means, let me know. This gentleman is quite concerned because things are not right, and he's wanting to try and help you put things right, and he's bringing healing around for you, sweetheart, as well. This gentleman's saying that he worked with his hands. I don't know what he did, but I'm rubbing my hands together like I'm washing them or something because he did a lot of work with his hands. I don't know if he worked in. I can smell fresh wood, so it might have been some sort of carpenter at one time. He's also. I don't know if you have. Shut your ears, Tony. I don't know if you have a problem. Somebody has a problem with the mouth, with the teeth. Because I'm getting a lot of pain in my gums and I've got my face swelling up. And this is all what this gentleman's putting on me. Can anybody take this?
No, there's
nobody come up
yet.
So it might be for Shane, but if he's logged off, he might pick it up if he watches back.
Okay. He says you've got to get out a little bit more, sweetheart. If it is for you, Shane, he says you've got to get out a bit more. And he wants to see you smile. He knows you've had it rough. I mean, we've all had it rough with this pandemic, but you've been hit worse than most. And he's also saying, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them because they don't know what your life is like and they ought to walk a mile in your shoes. And that is the main message, Shane, if it's for you. Just ignore them. Don't let them get to you because it is giving you a little bit of lack of confidence, sweetheart. And he knows it's upsetting you and he's coming round you to give you that comfort and that love. And I'm going to leave it there, sweetheart. And I hope you pick the message up when you look at it back.
I was just trying to text him, sweetheart, to see.
Okay.
Well, it's okay. We'll.
He'll pick it up if he's there. Yeah. Hello. Hello, Corinne.
Got a new one.
Yes, Corinne is a new person. So
hi,
welcome.
Hello.
Welcome. we're a lovely group. We're very kind and very caring. So you're more than welcome. Yeah, snap.
Snap, snap.
Jinx.
Where are you from, Corinne? Can you tell us where you're from? Oh, and Brenda's saying good morning. So where are you, Brenda?
Yes.
She's saying good morning. We're nighttime here, so
it's evening here. So yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It's your turn. Have you got anything?
Who? Me?
You.
Oh, right. Okay.
Canada.
Oh, she's in Canada.
Okay. Oh, Brenda's Australia.
And Brenda's in Australia. Wow.
Lovely. We're international.
I'm going to say we can call ourselves international thinkings now.
Think we get around those lot.
Yeah. Right. I've a gentleman with me, and the gentleman that's connecting with me is coming through in line with my grandfather. So he's coming through with like a grandfatherly feel of energy around him, and he is singing "Grandad, Grandad."
Oh, God,
Clive Dunn.
Yep, Clive Dunn.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's.
Oh, it's raining. It's snowing in-
Yes, I do. I know who you are now. Oh,
it's snowing in Hartlepool, Tony.
yeah.
I've just nudged and said to him.
I'll have to check my mother's okay because she's up there.
Anyway, go on, love, Grandad.
Yes, he's singing Grandad. So yeah, he's finding that funny. So either the song or Clive Dunn or something, there's a significance around that song. He's coming through, and I do feel this gentleman would make old bones. So I know he would have got to a good age before he took his transition to spirit. And he's telling me that at the end it was just time. It was just time. He'd had enough. So I don't know if he'd had a long illness prior to his passing or if he just got old and got tired and decided that was enough. Bless him. Lovely chap. He's coming through with a very light energy. So I know he would have been a very loving, caring man, very funny, very, it's just very likable and lovable. I don't think there would be, he's one of those chaps nobody would have a bad word to say against him. He's talking about, say that again, I couldn't quite. Angela, he died of old age, 95. Okay. He was just giving me a name, and I'm not saying it was his name, but come on. Say it again, sir. I didn't quite catch that. I think he was saying Alfred or Alfred. I'm not saying that's his name, Angela, but would you understand an Alfred, Fred? I know Fred's normally Frederick. That's my dad's name, but I'm sure it was Alfred he was saying. Okay, bless. And I know he would have been really infirm. Albert was your granddad. Okay. Sure it was Alfred he was saying,
Albert
though.
was my dad.
Albert was your dad. All right, okay. I might have misheard him. Like I said, I couldn't quite catch what he was saying. But I know he's telling me, I mean, at 95, he would be frail, but he was telling me I couldn't do much for myself and I was just fed up and tired. All right. Angela, would you understand why he's making me feel like you're being pulled in about 9 different directions? It's like they want something and they want something and then they want something and then they want, and you just don't know where to start because he's acknowledging this and he's saying don't try and be all things to everybody, so do what you can and leave the rest to sort themselves out. All right. He's talking to me about the 23rd of a month. So as you know, I can be a little bit off with my dates, but he's talking around the 23rd. And he's also talking about the month of August for you, sweetheart, must be significant. He's also acknowledging a recent passing connected around you. Might not be family, it could be friends or acquaintances or somebody you've heard of. Your birthday's the 23rd. Bless you, thank you. But he is talking about the recent passing. Recent for me is between now and 5 years. Jean goes back 3. But around there must have been a passing for you, sweetheart. All right. He's also talking about the cancer condition. The cancer condition. So I don't know where. Oh, bless. That is
Oh,
recent.
Angela. Oh, bless.
Oh, honestly. Oh, okay.
Sending healing your way.
But yeah, loads of love coming your way, sweetheart. Yeah, a cancer condition or a condition that starts, your dad had cancer, starts somewhere and moves, because he's acknowledging that around you as well, sweetheart. Okay. All right. He's bringing forward lots of, he's telling me there'll be healing in music. And so there must be songs that give you comfort. Oh, bless.
Oh, dear.
So, yeah, he's talking about the healing in music. So, yeah, the songs that mean a lot to you, and they just, yeah, okay, bless you, okay. But there's also songs that make you cry, and he's saying that's healing as well, sweetheart, because you're letting it out. You're letting it out. So, yeah, and when... And I know Irene's just talked about. Oh, bless. Okay. Irene was talking about somebody with darkness around the head. He's bringing that for me, sweetheart, so you would understand somebody who struggles a little bit with the mental health, and she's just giving me loads of upliftment to go around there. He's also talking to me, sweetheart, about the T junction. Somebody's coming to a T junction, and they've got to make decisions about which way they're going to go and what they're going to do. He's saying just tell them to take their time and make sure. Oh, your eldest has migraines. Make sure that it's the direction they really want to go in. Don't rush into anything, okay? He's pulling his energy back from me a little bit, sweetheart, but somebody talked about Victory V's the other day.
Yeah, they did.
But I've just got a bag of Victory V's, not a tube like we get these days. It's a bag with like a quarter of
You could buy them then,
quarter of
couldn't you?
Victory V's.
Yeah,
And also Army and Navy tablets. They're the really strong, licoricey,
Black
hard
things.
sweets. Yeah. So I've got those. All right, for his feet up. That's just coming through as a memory link for you. And I've got to give you white carnations for some reason, sweetheart. I can see a big bunch of white carnations. And I've also got to give you roses. I've got to give you red and pink roses, sweetheart, which is love and affection from Spirit from me. All right. I will leave his love with you and say God bless. Thank you so much for allowing me to work with you.
Angela, can I just say that just gives confirmation what Tony's said to you as well, sweetheart. Some of the little bits I told you on Tuesday about the songs, but still look for that bus.
The bus?
There's going to be a plaque on a bus.
Oh.
And I saw it playing, and it's going to be something what reminds Angela of.
Oh, right. Oh, she's taken roses up for her grandma this week.
It's
Oh,
not
bless
going to
you.
be like B or C.
Yeah.
Or definitely. But you tell them some of the things I give her, but there's going to be a sign on the bus what's going to mean something.
Okay.
Angela, can I just give you Eddie Cochrane's 3 Steps to Heaven, sweetheart? That's all I've got for you, darling. But for some reason, they're just playing that in my head, and with what you say with your dad. and you was playing music, they've just given me 3 steps to heaven for you, sweetheart. Okay. Brenda, we can't just we have to ask your loved ones to come forward to give you a message, sweetheart. If we get anything for you, we'll definitely give it to you.
Yeah. Yeah, we always give what we get.
Remember what
Absolutely.
Okay. Anybody got anything else before we wrap it up for the evening?
Claire, have you got anything, though? You want to?
No, nothing's coming through.
Sure.
Yeah, not at the
Okay.
moment.
Okay, no
I
problem.
want to just sit there, sweetheart.
No, no.
Irene?
No, I haven't got anything, sweetie. I haven't got another link. Been lovely messages tonight, though, haven't there?
It's been a lovely evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for sharing this short time with us. Notices. With us coming up to Christmas, last year we did a service Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, then New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, because we know that Christmas for a lot of people, they're on their own and they get a bit lonely. And we are I'm happy to come on and do a service those nights if that's what you want me to do. So
please put comments on if you'd like us to do Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day. Yeah. Because if you do, then we're prepared to give a bit of a time up
on those evenings.
Are you all right, Irene?
Yeah, I'm fine with that, Doug. Anything to help. I don't like people being lonely and on their own. Perhaps we could have a couple of guest mediums on as well.
We could if people are
prepared.
You know, do it a little bit longer, say Christmas night, do an hour and a half or something. And, you know.
Oh, Corinne.
Oh, you'll never know.
That's a coincidence.
Yes.
Because mine is as well.
Oh, yes.
Oh yes.
Oh, Lynn, that's so kind. Thank you.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, Lynn,
that's lovely, Lynn. Thank you so much. That means a lot.
Yeah.
Lynn, will you please look for somebody with a caliper, please?
Somewhere in the family.
Somewhere, or a friend. What only wore off a caliper, it's still on my leg. I've just come. Now her name's come up, it's still on my leg.
I'll get them to take it off. You'll be hobbling.
I'll be hobbling her.
My great auntie had a caliper on her leg, just up to her knee.
Yeah, we're on your knee one.
Yeah, she had to have a special shoe.
Yeah, this was fitted to a shoe.
Yeah, she had polio and she had one leg that was all funny. Well, it was in the 50s. She was really my dad's aunt.
Yes.
Oh, cousin in the USA had it.
She's found it.
Did you see what we put on? Oh, I say.
Thank you
Sam
for confirming that, Reverend Lynn.
Yes, so
good night, Sharon. God bless.
We are prepared to do a service Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day because we know some people are on their own and it's not a nice time. So we'll come on and do. And you never know, Christmas Eve might be a bit of a special service. We might do something a bit special for Christmas Eve.
Might even sing Silent Night.
Oh, if you're singing that, I'll sing it with you.
We will be at the caravan, but we have...
Me too.
We have internet there, so we will all be good to go. So that's that. Tomorrow we will be at Wath Hall. Oh, well, yeah. Okay. So...
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Yes, tomorrow we will be at Wath Hall doing Saturday Social for the Rainbow Project. So we'll be there from 1 o'clock. So if you're in that area and you want a cup of coffee and a natter, please feel free. Then from 7 o'clock, we three and Michael will be at Wath Hall again because Ricky Chuck is having us there as mediums for a special evening of mediumship.
Yep.
I don't know if there are tickets left or what, but you get in
Ricky
touch
Chuck's.
with Ricky and Ricky will let you know about that. Then Sunday, there will be the service at Thurcroft.
Yes, it's Joe Nettleton.
Joe Nettleton.
from Outbridge or
Outerbridge, or however you want to say it.
But she's on a very nice medium. And can I just say, everyone's welcome.
Yes.
It's not just for certain people, and it's not just
Yeah.
for the area. Anybody can come along. Very friendly people there.
Yeah,
They
we are.
lovely.
And this week we are starting. We do have a raffle every week anyway, but this week we are selling tickets for our Christmas raffle, which will be £1 a strip, rather than the 50p one for the Sunday night one.
Irene,
So,
I'll
pardon?
give you a £5 to keep your clothes on.
Pardon?
I'll give you a £5 to keep your clothes on. You said it's £1 a strip.
Oh,
I'll give you a £5 to keep your clothes on.
oh, damn me.
We're still doing this 50p.
Raffle
We're
tickets.
still doing this 50p
You
raffle.
wait till I see you tomorrow night.
We're still doing the 50p raffle, but the pound one is for just the Christmas
Just
raffle.
for Christmas, yeah.
And we have got about 6 Christmas raffle prizes, which we will be doing.
At the moment.
And a special one of 3 mediums offering their services for a private sitting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Michael that has trouble with clothes. So then on Monday night, we will be back online. So we will be there. It'll be our divine service. And we have a special guest giving us some philosophy that night.
That stuff. Yeah.
Philosophy. And yes, so spiritual teachings shall be brought forth. So that's everything, I think. Are you anywhere next week, Irene?
Yes, I am at College Road in Doncaster on Wednesday evening doing their divine service.
Oh,
7 to
lovely.
8:15.
We will be doing The Life of Pi.
It's back on, isn't it?
Oh, it is, yes, it's in London. The Life of Pi is a fantastic show that Jean and I and Michael saw in Sheffield, and it's now transferred to the West End. It was amazing. The tiger scared me even though it was a puppet. Angel Wings Christmas Fair tomorrow.
Oh,
yes, that's
sorry,
right.
that's right, yeah.
Yes, it is, yeah.
They'll have some nice prizes, and they're doing roast beef. Well, I can't say it's roast beef because they're doing roast beef and pork sandwiches, I think.
Lovely.
And they're having a raffle as well, aren't they?
Yes.
So,
well, if you've been to Dennerby and been to the Christmas Fair, and then you want to pop along to Watt Hall and have a cup of coffee with the rest of us, then you are more than welcome. Yes. I think Auntie Jean might be there as well, are you? Are you coming to the Saturday social?
Yeah, I think I will be.
Good. So there you are. Will you be coming, Lady Irene?
Hang on, I thought I was picking you up at 6:15.
Yeah, but I'm not staying there. I've got someone to do Stuart's tea and something to eat.
Right, okay.
Another hour and then come home.
I will see, because what I'm doing, because a certain somebody borrowed a top of mine a little while back, and I still haven't got it.
I'll be doing it tomorrow.
What I'm going to do, yes, but darling, I've been going through my wardrobe and I've sorted out a couple of tops that I don't wear for you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Claire, have you got anything you wish to?
No, I think you've covered all the diary dates. Yes, I think everything's covered. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I think so.
Okay.
Do you think you're ready for Nanite song, Claire, if you want to do it?
I am. There is no need for me to start singing and break the entire internet. No.
I can't sing.
There is a limit to my skills, and my skills do not cover singing at all.
Well, in that case, could we have a closing prayer, please, and the night song?
yes, we can, darling. Can we bow our heads, please, friends? Dear Lord, Divine Father, thank you for a beautiful evening over the internet spent with our congregation and spirit. Could I please ask that the veil be closed between the two worlds? And could I please ask for healing to be sent out all around the world, Lord? And could we please send special healing to the family of Aber White the 12-year-old who got stabbed in Liverpool, to all her family. And could I also ask for healing for our wonderful Mother Earth and our animal kingdom? And until we meet again, could I have a guardian angel for each and every person that's been with us this evening? Amen.
Amen.
Lord, keep us safe this night, secure from all our fears. May angels guard us while we sleep, till morning light appears. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Amen.
Claire, amen.
Amen.
Well, good night and God bless everybody.
Night, everyone. Take
Talk
care.
to you
Good night,
soon.
everybody.
Bye.
Take care.
Keep safe till we meet again. Bye bye.